All right, everybody, I'm Lizzie Iverson here with half of the match tonight. We've got Wesley Thorp and T-Wade. We're going to talk a little bit about their strategy, what's going to happen tonight. You guys have done this before. So, Wesley, tell me, what have you learned? What's going to happen tonight? What are you going to do different than you did last time?
Oh, I mean, this type of style, it's like, you go as fast as you can without trying to mess up, I mean, you're going against a team that's as fast as anybody, so when you're going first, I mean, there's nothing you can do to make them physically not beat you, so you just kind of got to get time on the board and then be able to follow the time they put on the board and kind of ride it out and take one steer at a time is the main thing.
Have you been thinking about this today, planning a strategy?
No, I'm just excited, and I'm ready to beat Logan Medlin and Jake Long's old partner.
And tell me why.
It'd just be fun to beat them for once.
What did you learn from last time? Is there anything that you would do different?
Strategically, you have to catch the first one. You have to put a time on the board and let them beat you. And going second, I think it's 50-50. Depending if they make a good run, you try to beat it, but you can't always beat it. But if you keep a time on the board the first steer, and they got to catch every time they go, odds are somebody's going to mess up once or twice. So trying to get the point when you go at the front, that's the most important thing in my opinion.
Did you guys spend any time today talking about what you're going to do?
We've talked about it a few times. Not so much today as we've talked about it several times, just making sure, like he said, when you go first, get a time on the board. Don't let it make it a layup for them to have to get the point. Use the steer for what you got, get a time on the board, and then when you go second, try to beat, obviously try to win as many times as you can going second, but just get a time on the board going first and make them have to stump their toe.
Okay, so you're focusing on getting that time. I mean, is that any different than if you were at a rodeo? Is your mind working in a different way tonight?
Yeah, a little bit. You're kind of playing the odds and just trying to, whoever makes the least amount of mistakes is probably going to win today. And, it's steer for steer. So if you're 4 on 3 in a row, that makes nothing if you miss the next 3. So it's literally just trying to get the point and whatever it takes to do so. And like I said, going first, you need to put a time on the board. And going second, if they lay one up or they mess up, you need to just catch clean. You better not miss because that opportunity might not come twice.
Right. And horsepower. Tell me about what you're going to ride tonight.
I just got a new horse last week I'm going to try here that I'm pretty excited about, so we'll see how it goes.
Tell me about the horse.
His name's Mabel. He's 10 years old. I've seen him since he was, 5 years old at the futurities and stuff. He come from Colin Von On and Caleb Driggers, and he's a pretty special horse. I've definitely seen him go and got to ride him enough that I feel pretty confident on him. I'm excited about him.
And you?
I'm going to see what Coleman shows up on, and then I'll decide what I'm going to get on.
So this is a match, and like the other day I saw like some boxing gloves, and if it were like a boxing match, would you feel less nervous, more nervous, confident?
Pretty good chance we'd kick Coleman and Logan's ass in a boxing match.
That would be the easy, or, what I mean.
We need a tougher question.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, could we talk more than Coleman,
Could you?
We got Logan beat, but I don't know about Coleman.
Yeah, that would be a match. Do you think you could beat Coleman at the talking game?
No way at the talking game.
Yeah.
No, not a chance.
What about in like an actual ring match?
I got it for sure. Like, seriously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, we're good.
No problem there.
He might have the strength, but overall, he just doesn't have the stamina to hold up for more than just, 30, 45 seconds at best.
Well, I mean, maybe if things work out, we can see that, but...
Logan does play basketball, so he's going to be weaker, but he would take longer to whip, I would say. But Coleman, he's going to be out of air.
So, like, tonight when you guys are roping and you're going up and down the arena and you pass these guys, I mean, are you talking smack?
I don't think we have to. If I look at him, he'll probably miss. So I just try not to look at him and let him get a little confidence before we get started. But
did you think of some one-liners to use on them tonight?
No, I better not. They kicked my ass a week ago in Sioux Falls, so I'm gonna lay off the one-liners, I think, tonight.
What we're saying is we're used to it and we're not scared to get beat. They beat us at Calgary. They beat us at Sioux Falls. Third time's a charm, maybe. I don't know yet. But we hadn't tried the crap talking strategy, so that's my new one this week.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him have at it there. I think he could. I'll let him work that angle. I'll be over here and we'll see how it goes.
Okay, so what do you think about the matches in general? Like, this is very different.
I like it. Me and Pace talked, and that's what we kind of come up with it at the same time, that it was probably the best way to match, because there's nothing worse than doing it on 8 or 10 or 15, however many head, just in general, and somebody wave it off one and lose their rope once, and then everybody just kind of plays the field and goes and catches. And this one's just, like you said, head to head. You could be 4 3 times in a row, and it's irrelevant if you can't do it and finish the job and beat them at least 8 times. So,
What do you think about them?
I think it's definitely the best way to keep the audience engaged and to be able to, follow it. And every steer matters. So I mean, if you have a bad steer, you're right back in it on the next one. So you're never out until it's officially over. So I think it's just the best way to keep everybody involved and most entertaining to watch from a spectator point of view.
All right, we're a couple minutes away from game time. So what are you going to do between now and then?
keep an eye on Shane Boston. He probably turns the barrier off and pays the flagger every time Coleman goes. So if we can keep this thing fair, we should win it.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I'm gonna get mentally prepared for the outcome of this and just see what happens.
Okay. All right. Well, right now I'm rooting for you guys after this discussion, but I haven't talked to Coleman and Logan yet. But so far,
talk to Coleman. You'll still be rooting for us.
I probably won't be talking. Coleman will be doing the talking.
Hand
But
the microphone to him.
exactly, I don't need to be there.
Smile and look at the camera. You know what I mean? Coleman will take it from there.
Awesome. Good luck tonight, guys.
Thank you.
Yep.